So I got introduced to Herbalife, but when I got introduced, I didn't want to just go for the results. I went for the business. Right away, I was like, I want the business and the results at the same time. So with that being said, guys, I am down in 3 months. By the way, I've been in the business for 3 months. I'm down 23 pounds, and I was able to make $445 last month. How amazing is that? That paid my baby's diapers, their essentials, their baby clothes. It's just amazing, guys. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start the training. For the distributor standards, we all know that we have these monthly events that, you know, are amazing. The STS, the LDWs, extravaganza. If you're like one of those lucky persons that just entered and you literally go and extravaganza is your first event, you're blessed, right? So we also have these weekly webinars as we are sitting right here on Monday night trainings, Tuesday transformations, and, you know, the mentor calls. Those are the nuggets, literally. So as a distributor, we have our consistency to stay up with our clients, keep up with the chat. We always have to lead by example with amazing results and keeping the business going and growing, right? So why is it important to build a team, right? Why? Because you want to build a team to get higher. You want to make an impact in people's life, a bigger impact. The more impact, the bigger your team, the more income you're getting. So if that being said, required, I was told when I entered the business, the only place you can get by yourself is World Team. After that, you're going to need a team to expand and grow. And that's always been my mindset. I want to have a team and grow. So for that being said, you have to get a team to reach active World Team, Get Team, Mill Team, and Press Team. So you have to help others become successful. So as your team grows, you want to help them become successful and grow as you grow in yourself. So it's always important to grow and glow so you can literally have these higher trainings, you know, have these retreats. The retreats, guys, are everything. It's the vision. Everything you need in your life to see is the vision. The special promotions, all that. You need to move fast in the company. That way you can open more doors for yourself and grow. So that being said, there's a distributor flow. So as you get a distributor, we introduce them to our Transformation Tuesdays. Do one-on-one HOMs with them. Introduce them to business orientation, correct? So like when I'm still working myself and getting my team together, you help them build their link, which is the Go Herbalife. That's how I got help to create my link, put it on their social media, help them create their 100-person list, message them, let them listen to the Mark Hughes program. That is very inspirational. Add them to the Telegram chats. You know, there's different levels in the chats. Get to 500, the team announcements, the team transformations. Those are really, really, really good nuggets. And their first monthly event is always a plus. So there are benefits to being a distributor, which are different chats that we have. We have the client support, we have the You Get Results, the promotional tools, the team transformation, the team recognition and announcements, and the Get to Supervisor, and etc. So with that being said, guys, you know, it's amazing what this company gives us, Mark Hughes. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to my amazing sponsor, Grace. Can you hear me?
What's up, guys? Super excited to be in this call with you guys. Man, thank you, Ale, for sharing so many takeaways, major nuggets. Let's fire up this call. Let's put a 1 in the chat if you already learned so much on how to grow your business and how to go above and beyond on increasing your income. So as Ale said, my name is Grace. For those that don't know me, I'm from Turlock, California. I've been in the business for a year already. Started as a client, got incredible results with these amazing products. Started my business all through social media and very, very part-time. My first month in the business, I was able to earn an extra $100. And last month, guys, I was able to earn an extra $2,376 with 76 cents. How incredible is that? And so far at this time, let me tell you that the big difference has been building my team. The amazing thing, though, is that the moment you start building that team, you don't do it alone. You don't have to create the wheel. This organization has created everything that you need for you to make sure that you start your new distributors, your new business partners very powerfully. This is our link, our website, roxandobs.com, in where you're gonna find everything. And when I say everything, it's everything that you're gonna need to either start a preferred member or even start your distributor. If you don't have this information, I recommend you screenshot this, write it down on your notebook, whatever it takes for you to have it, and simply just share it with your distributors. And let me tell you, it's gonna make your job, your business a lot easier, okay? Also, as you know, Herbalife is always rewarding us for our work. And they start from the get-go, okay? The first promotion that we get as a new distributor is the new DAP promotion. In here you have, your distributors have two options. Either they hit 250 documented points in 3 consecutive months, and they're able to get level 1, which is this little baggie right here, or which we always encourage our business partners to do, is 500 documented points in 3 consecutive months. Let's put a 1 in that chat if you already, as a distributor, qualify for this DAP promotion and you earn this fire gift, right? It was incredible. I personally, when I started this program, I didn't get a chance to get one of these. So trust me, like just by seeing this, I want to like sign up all over again just to be able to qualify for these, okay? So as you guys know, you are the CEO of your business, which means that you have a CEO agenda. And it's so crucial that right away you start plugging in your new distributors to the agenda, which is the Monday night training in which you guys are plugged in right now. We have our transformation or our business call on Tuesdays. And this one, it's
Hello. So as your CEO agenda, you guys know we do have our Monday night team trainings, our Tuesday transformations, and our Wednesday qualification calls. I'm just going to wait till she goes on to the next slide. But you guys, these calls are really important, and they're honestly like amazing. Like you have to be on them to learn and get all the nuggets. So as a first goal, you have to hit supervisor. Why supervisor? 1, because you make the most and you save the most. Okay, so you make the most and you save, you get on the 50% level, right? So 2, it opens up the marketing plan, and 3, it makes your income goals easier.
fire. Thank you so much, Alice. So yes, so as Alice said, our goal is to hit 50% profit, 50% discount, which that's our supervisor level. And the amazing thing is that we actually provide the tools that our distributors need to hit that level, in which is our 21-day program. The amazing thing is that we are providing our new distributors the script that they are easily able just to copy and paste and use their 100% list to start recruiting their new clients that will help them hit their supervisor level. Okay, so here's a little breakdown of how to hit your 50% level. So as many of you guys know, your distributors will start at 25%, and little by little we'll start increasing as senior consultant, qualified producer, and supervisor. Our goal is to have your distributors be able to hit supervisor in a month. The quicker they hit it, the better for them and the better for you, and the better you're gonna start moving the marketing plan. So 50% supervisor is 2,000 documented volume points in 1 and 2 months, which is about approximately 15 to 20 people helping in 1 or 2 months. Okay. So like Alice said, the only level you're gonna do by yourself is World Team. So what if you start building that business, you start making supervisors, you start helping people hit that supervisor level, and you start building organization volume. At that point, you're gonna start being able to qualify for Active World Team, which, trust me, that is the level you want to qualify ASAP. Why? Because the first time you qualify, you get a bonus of $500. Put in the chat, what would you do with the extra $500? That's not even like you, like getting an extra order or anything. That's just a bonus, guys. What would you do with an extra $500? Man.
Yes, and Grace, if you select play up at the top, it'll show everything behind the bonus of the $500 up towards the left. There you go.
Ah, fancy. Okay, so let me tell you how to get those $500. So let's say here we have you here. You hit 2,500 each month. You are active supervisor. To become a world team, you need 4 consecutive months of 2,500 points, right? So at this point, the way you're gonna hit supervisor, active world team, is if you build 10,000 documented points, organization volume. So let's say you have me, you have Belinda, you have Veronica. Each of your supervisors, they made this amount. Overall, you're gonna hit 10,000 organization points, which at that point you have qualified for active world team. How incredible is that? Super simple, and overall, you're just helping people do exactly what you're doing. Okay. And this is just a breakdown. Okay. Active world team. Woo-hoo. Okay, so you're at active world team. Now what? Okay, as you guys know, there's levels. We want to hit get team, mill team, and president's team. And at each level, why? Because at get team, you're getting 2% bonus, mill team 4% bonus, and president's team 6% bonus. The only thing you have to know at this point is that the higher you get in the marketing plan, the more moolah, the more money you're gonna be making. So look at this. I don't know about you, but that president's team pin is calling my name. Sorry, guys. Okay, so before I go to the next slide, I want to ask you guys, how much extra money or how much money do you want to make in Herbalife? Not this month, but overall. How much money? You guys should have a notebook and a pen in front of you, so let's write it down. How much money would you like to make? 500, 1,000, 5,000, 6,000. Remember, Herbalife, there's no cap here, so you can make it as big as you want, okay? Be ambitious, okay? Now what I want you guys to do is plug in the number that you put in your notebook into the marketing plan. For example, I want to make $4,000 a month. That's my first goal, okay? So I know that for me to make that much, I need to be hitting around global expansion team. I just need to get there as soon as possible for me to start making that extra income, okay? 10K, awesome, mill team level, perfect. The reason I wanted to give this example is because you guys need to start connecting those pins into an income that you want to make each month. So if you already know that you want to hit 20K a month, what do you have to do? Okay? If you want to make that income in this year, within this year, that means that you need to hurry up and start building that team as soon as possible, because without a team, you won't be able to grow. Okay? Now what I want to do, let's go back to Ale. Ale, now that I have taught the team how to build a successful organization, what are their next steps?
Awesome, awesome. So their next steps is basically take the action steps, guys. Start making your list. Start thinking of basically what you want to see yourself in. So make a list of 20 potential team members. Start inviting people. Start inviting them to the Transformation Tuesdays call. Those are the calls that literally fire people up and give them the vision to know what they want, right? Have them watch the Mark Hughes training. Post notes in their chat, start your business board, start tracking your personal volume, new clients, your preferred members, your new distributors, the guests on the webinars. Take a picture and post it in the chat and literally just start growing. So with that being said, guys, please throw a 1 in the chat if you guys literally got some good nuggets off this call. If you guys feel like this call was amazing. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Myra and Susie. We're gonna go ahead and start supervisor school. So if you guys aren't,
we can have everybody on for this portion. I'm so sorry. We can have everybody from this portion. For this next portion, we're gonna have them share on the Palm Springs.
All of you guys should actually know. We just came back from our team retreat in Palm Springs, guys. All the qualifiers had an amazing time while we were out there. But I definitely want to start off by just sharing with you guys a little bit about the experience. We actually, let me see if it's going to share. Yes, I think it's going to. Can you guys see that? Yeah. All right. Awesome. So, guys, we want to show you guys what the house looked like. I want you guys to really look at it with the intention to say, like, okay, picture yourself being there. We had a phenomenal time, like I mentioned. And like I said, picture yourself being there because there was definitely room for a lot more people to be there with us.
Are you guys ready? You made it.
Ooh, so many rooms. Ain't even ready for this.
Oh, this is a second casita. This is the casita. I love it.
All right. So go ahead to just share the top. Like the beginning, we do have an intention to really get a video, compile a video of exactly like everything, and to give you guys a better idea of like our weekend there, our experience there. But we're gonna edit it and definitely share with you guys at a later date. But wanted you guys to really see you guys selves there. I know that for every single person had an intention of why they were there, correct? There was a reason, there was a motivation of what really pushed them to get themselves to this event. Where really I feel like every single person, like I mentioned, has their own version of why they wanted to be there. But the relationships, guys, that we get to build in these retreats are phenomenal. So I want to go ahead and start off by having our first time qualifiers just share about their experience, their biggest takeaways, or anything that they want to share with the team of why you guys need to be there on the next one. Because I don't know if you guys think this was the last one or what. Definitely not the last one.
We're just getting started.
We're just getting started, and you need to be at our next retreat, okay? So if I could start with Ale, if you could share with us your biggest takeaway from the retreat, and why do people need to be there next time?
Hello, guys. Awesome guests. There's a lot of takeaways, guys. This was a dream come true, like I posted in the chat. My best takeaway I can see is that, honestly, everything is possible, guys. We did this exercise, guys, that, it was just amazing. It was a life changer that you closed your eyes and you pictured yourself where you want to be. And it's just like you closed it and you saw yourself there. Why not make it real, guys? Everything is possible. It's just, I'm so excited, exactly, to have more people there. The more, the merrier. I can't wait for my next retreat. It was my first, but definitely not my last, guys. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Ale. It was so exciting to see her. Like, she's fairly new into the team, and like the fact that she never counted herself out, and she went in until that last day. I'm super proud of you, and I'm glad, we were able to get to meet you in person. But another person that I would like to bring on, it was, again, her first time qualifying. I believe she's less than 5 months in the business as well. Alicia, if you could please share with us what was your biggest takeaway and why do we need to be there next time?
Thank you, Myra. So, gosh, my biggest takeaway, I would say, was just knowing that there's still more. So some of you know that I've gone the school route and I've loved every bit of it. And I got my PhD and I thought, okay, when I reach this level, I've made it. But there's more. Like there's always more. Even when you make it somewhere, there's more. And so this retreat really showed me that no matter where you're at, if you're happy there, that's okay, but there is always more. So I was able to just dream even bigger with these individuals. Like they were speaking vision into my life, and just allowing myself permission to dream bigger. We had moments of like where we were vulnerable with each other. You know, I think anytime people come together and they're raw, they're authentic, and they're being real about their fears or about their hopes or about their dreams, it just builds community. And so for me, being newer in the business, I just really appreciated everyone coming in so raw and so authentic and so real, talking about like those fears that we have, but also talking about those dreams. And so now that we've opened up with one another, we can hold each other accountable and remind ourselves, okay, so you know those fears that you have, that's why you shouldn't stop, or that's why you should keep going, you know, to reach those dreams. So those were my biggest takeaways. Best thing was just meeting everyone in person outside of these boxes. And we're all so unique and different in our own ways, and we have something special to offer Herbalife. So sorry to take up so much space, but it was just very, very impactful for me.
Thank you so much for sharing. And yes, that one where we, you know, just meeting everybody and like the conversations are like on another level, something that it's almost impossible to kind of, you know, get in like in the squares, right? Thank you so much for sharing, Alan. I'm excited to see you on our next retreat. Another person that I would like to bring on is the super mom. This is actually her second time qualifying, but unfortunately she was unable to experience and attend or you know, her first experience. So this is actually the first time that she actually got to meet all of us in person, or the majority of us in person. Belinda, if you could please share with us, and don't be scared to pinpoint like that one specific moment, or you know, that one specific thing we did, or something that like really like did it for you. Okay, so I'm super excited to hear you share.
Hi, you guys. Good night. Thank you for letting me share. It was absolutely just an amazing experience. And like Myra said, like I did qualify for the last one. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, but this time I told myself, like, no matter what, I'm gonna make it and I'm gonna be there. And honestly, like my first reaction, and I know that it sounds funny, but my first reaction when I walked inside the house and I sat down, I just told everyone, oh my God, you guys are all real. You know, because honestly, it's just like we see each other in these boxes. Obviously, we build that relationship, but it's never the same when you're like, you can touch them and you can like see and feel the energy and just like get to talk to them and get into more of a personal level and you know, build that bond with them. Because a lot of times it's like we have such a short amount of you know, of time on these calls, and obviously we're here for business, so we talk business, but we never get to sit there and like take the time to talk to each other and say like, what's our biggest fears, or what's our biggest challenges, or hey, what are you doing that is working for you? So all those deep conversations that you get to have at these retreats, it's just like, you know, nothing like, you know, that you can do over a Zoom call. So you know, my biggest takeaway, honestly, and I said it throughout the retreat, was like feeling myself with everybody's energy. It's just like, it's such an amazing thing to like get to talk to your team members and like get to know that they are also human and they're going through stuff and they have, you know, like challenges. I mean, life is happening to every single one of us, but yet we're still striving to succeed in our business, you know, like we're not letting life get to us. Regardless of what's happening, we're still going hard and we're still trying to, you know, qualify for everything, you know, build our business, like go to the next level, you know. But when you get to sit down with your team members, you know, and have that bonding and have those deep conversations, it's just like nothing, like I can't even explain it to you over like just this call. Like all I can tell you guys is you guys got to be there next time. And like Alice said, this was my first time going, second time qualifying, but definitely not the last, and definitely not missing one single one from here on because it's just absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to meet even more of you guys on our next retreat in November. So that was definitely my experience. And then, you know, thank you for everyone that made it happen. You know, that's absolutely, you know, grateful for that. Thank you for letting me share.
Thank you so much, Belly. Yes, I love your share. One of the first things I told Belly when she walked in, I was like, oh my God, you're actually taller than I thought. So it's crazy how like you put a perspective, is that how you say perspection? Like of people behind these little squares, when we actually get to meet them, it's like a whole nother level, right? So next, I would like to bring out this power couple. It's not their first time that they've qualified. They've actually qualified for many before. So if I could just get your share of what was your biggest takeaway and a tip that we can give to the team on how we can make it there for the next retreat. Okay, so I would love to bring out Marvin and Kyrie. If you guys could please share with us just a quick takeaway and then a tip.
Hello. Hi, guys. Welcome to tonight's call. Okay, where do I even begin? This entire weekend was definitely amazing, from like the vision, from seeing people that like are fresh on the team, just qualifying, like just gave, you know, even like us being in the business for a couple of years, even like newer people, you get to learn new things. You get to learn like more about like the newer people that are coming in. And it's just so amazing to see that like people are actually like, you can be anywhere, you can do anything, you can be whoever you are, and you can still qualify for this event. And just to know like this weekend was just so powerful, so amazing, like every single bit of it, from the relationships, from like the conversations to the like casting even more vision, to, you know, just getting to know each other and getting to know like what works best for people in their business. And like we learn things that we never, like, you know, we don't really learn on these boxes here. So definitely qualifying for these retreats, like you cannot miss this November one. It's about to be fire. I know some details, but I'm not releasing, but you have to be there in November because it's about to be amazing. And just to know that, like, you know, Roxy and Aubrey get us mentor calls. Like these mentor calls are definitely so fire that they're not like our usual mentor calls that we have like monthly. This goes like more into depth. It like we had like some finances, like a lot of people don't really know so much about like finances and different things, but you know, just to give value to the team was just so amazing. And I can keep talking forever, but I'm going to go ahead and let Marv share a couple of his takeaways so he can tell you a little bit more about his experience.
I don't even know what to say anymore because she like said it all. But nah, what's up, you guys? Marvin, all the way out here in Los Angeles, you guys. Like she said, it's just a bonding experience, you guys. Like getting to be together with everyone, it's different. There's different conversations. There's stuff that we can like definitely try to explain to you guys, but it'll be hard, right? Like you wouldn't feel the same energy. It's like not going to an event. Like if you don't go to an event, like someone can't explain to you what the feeling was and how everyone's emotions were. So it's kind of like super hard to even explain like what was my favorite part, because everything was my favorite part, from like getting there to the end. Like being there with everybody is my favorite part. And then like she said, the mentor calls and stuff. I would definitely tell you guys a tip is committing, deciding that you're gonna go and make it happen. Because there was newer teammates that you guys heard, Ale and Alicia, congrats, you know, like they killed it, right? But they made a decision, you guys. They said, I'm gonna qualify no matter what. And that could be you too. So fired up for this November trip. I can't even be even saying anything, so I'm just gonna hand it back over to Myra and Susie.
Fire, thank you so much. Yes, right, never count yourself out. Another boss lady I want to bring out is Monica from Northern California. Monica, if you could please share what was your biggest takeaway from this weekend and a tip that you would give to have the most people at our next team retreat.
Okay, what is up, you guys? So I am seriously like still super fired up from like the entire weekend. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but like as much as everyone's trying to like give you guys like all the value and nuggets of what happened over the weekend. Like there's no way for us to like completely express like everything that happened and to like, you know, bring that energy to you guys because it's something you have to experience like in person. Like the conversations, the getting real with each other, the making dinner with each other, you know, the mentor calls. I don't know if you guys knew this, but we had like a special mentor call with a 15K press team, and she dropped so many nuggets on us. The conversations we had, like everything, and like I don't know if you guys can tell, but like nobody's really able to like really express what it was, you guys, because like you have to be there, you have to be a part of it. Just like Marvin said, like when you don't go to an STS, you kind of miss out on something, right? So my biggest tip for you guys is like, do not miss out on the next one. And the way you're going to get to the next one is by starting to do the work now, starting to play full out now, because it's going to be a snowball effect of everything you're doing now for you to qualify for the next one. And I can just tell you guys are going to keep getting better and better. So this one was freaking incredible, and I am super excited for the next one. So that's my share.
Thank you so much, Monica. Yes, we had such a great time. But just like everything, guys, there's levels to the retreat, right? This boss lady, she's been killing it with not only her results and also as a business, she's been killing it. She went that extra mile, guys. And they always say it's never go the extra mile because it's never crowded. We only had 2 qualifiers that qualified for the press team experience. So there was a little extra that, you know, we got to experience, and that was a brunch with, again, you know, that one-on-one with Aubrey and Roxy, you know, that one-on-one with, you know, Grace, and like just really like elevated conversations that got to happen during that brunch. And it was super amazing. So Grace, if you could please unmute yourself and share with us, what was your biggest takeaway from this whole weekend, and also like one tip that you could give us?
What's up, guys? So definitely the team already shared everything that comes down to business. I would like to just share like the food itself. Like when you have your team members cooking for you and like clowning in each other and like overall just having fun and seriously understanding that we all come from like different backgrounds. However, we're working towards the same mission. We have very similar goals, you know, so that's definitely seriously the biggest, the best thing I will say. Not the best, of course, the everything else was amazing, but the fact that, you know, maybe you guys don't think it's a big deal, but I got to pick the second biggest room in this huge house. Like, come on, that for me was a big deal, you know, because this house was huge. So now our mission, we'll say, our job is to make sure we get the first biggest room in the house and kick Roxy and Aubrey out of there. All right, so that's our goal here. All right, so my biggest tip for you is do not go by yourself. I feel like definitely the fact that I wasn't selfish and I was like, okay, what team members can I help to qualify with me was like the biggest thing for me that allowed me to hit this level and beyond. The fact that, you know, like I just didn't thought about myself, but also about my team. And I try to drag as many people as I could, as closer as I could to the qualification. And those that will, and those that won't, they didn't. However, now they know that they are one step closer to November's qualification and that they're capable of doing it if they just push a little longer, or if they start pushing from day one instead of waiting to like mid qualification. So always keep that in mind, that if you are interested in November's retreat, which I personally am, the moment that you hear about the qualifications, start planning ahead of time. Start doing the breakdown of how many volume you need every single day, how many PMs you need every single month. That way you're the first one to qualify instead of the last one. Okay, thank you guys.
Fire me up. Yes, that's so true. Don't just be selfish and be like, I'm going to qualify. It's like, how many people can we bring? How many people can we also have them experience what we've already experienced as like, you know, as we've been, you know, in the team. So thank you so much, Grace, for sharing that. And for me, guys, it was really like an unbelievable experience. From the moment we got there, it was like you just feel like a connection right away. And it's like, you know, I've met some of the people before, and it felt like we've seen each other this whole time, just because of that connection from going grocery shopping for the team, from like, you know, just everything was amazing. For me, the thing that I loved the most was really the conversations that we had, because I feel like nobody else, like you guys, the first night we stayed up till like 4 a.m. talking. So tell me, where else could you be talking with friends about growth, about what can you do to improve as a person in the business, till 4 a.m? Like, to me, that's like crazy, because I used to do that before, but it was not those conversations. It was not that atmosphere. It was not that vibe. It was definitely not, yeah. So to me, that meant so much that, you know, we were able to stay up till 4 a.m. and talking about growth and about things like that. Like, to me, that was like my favorite part. And of course, the food, I got to give it up to Mar for that salmon, because man, I was still like daydreaming of that thing. That was so freaking bomb. But so one tip I could give you is just like Grace shared, guys, like, don't count yourself out. Don't think it's just for them. Don't think it's just because, you know, certain people produce high. Don't think just because certain people have a team. Like, no, like, you could utilize building a team to help you qualify for this, and in return, like, actually have people join you in the retreat as well. So definitely don't count yourself out. I am super excited for you guys to hear where we're going in November. We're not going to announce it yet, so definitely stay tuned. But stay already, like, keep working. Start working already. Start warming up those motors, because, like, it's going to be fire. So I'm going to pass it over to Susie now.
What's up, guys? Man, the team said so much, right? And every single one of them touched, like, we can't necessarily transmit, like, I mean, I'm sure you guys could tell by our excitement, like, how fire this retreat was, guys, but you needed to be there. By the way, yes, Marvin and Kyrie, both Marvin and Kyrie know how to cook really good. So y'all got to be pissed if they don't qualify for any of the next future retreats. No, I'm just kidding. Of course they're going to be there. But, man, I'm going to give you guys like a breakdown, because I want you guys, I'm going to try to transmit the weekend as much as I can, okay? It was such a great time. Like Myra mentioned, from the moment we got together, the leadership that put on, you could be part of that as well too, okay? Just know that that's something that is available to people that are growing a massive business within the opportunity. Like, just know, like, you can be part of people that, like, the group that puts it together. From going grocery shopping, okay, getting the necessities, and getting the fun stuff, really putting something together that you're like, okay, what did you envision? Like, when you hang out with your friends, you're having a cookout, whatever. It's like, whatever that feeling is, imagine shopping for a party, and that, you know, you're going to be hanging out with nothing but positive people. That makes it that much better to go shopping. I don't know about you guys, but when it's family, it's like, oh God, you know, what's her name is going to be there. And, you know, no, imagine the people that you actually enjoy being around, to us setting intentions. So I want you guys to understand that these retreats are amazing. We have a lot of fun. But if you're listening to this and you're getting excited about what November has to bring, just know that because you see the value that the retreat has. Versus if you're like, oh yeah, whatever, if they went to Palm Springs, I've been there before. Or whatever the feeling. Think about what is it the feeling that you're feeling right now, right? And get connected to that, because to be honest with you, this means so much to a lot of people. Like, to be able to qualify for this, be able to be in a place where, honestly, after the mentor call, we sat down and we had I called it the rotisserie chicken conversation. Rotisserie chicken. Why? Because it was like everybody was under the fire, and when you thought it was over, no, you would come right back in. What about Marvin, though? What about Susie and Myra? And all these conversations, but it felt so good. You know the celebrates and creates, the cute ones we do after a call. Imagine that plus like some raw stuff where you get really, really real. And then imagine walking from that conversation where somebody just was super real with you, and be able to walk away and be like, okay, I'm good. Versus like upset, mad, feel a certain kind of way. You're like, dang, like the feeling I had was like, man, these people love me enough and care about me enough to just lay it on me, you know? And it felt like that fire. It kept going. Myra said till like 4 a.m. She probably felt it was that long. I don't know what time we went to sleep. It was very, very late. But we went to work out together, guys. We went on a run. We pushed ourselves. We played games, and based off of the games we played, that was the assignment for the next person. Ale lost one of the games. She had to lead the workout. Then Marvin lost another game. He was going to have to do this. Like, it was just so much fun, guys. So much value in what we did. Then the press team experience. Now that, it was a whole other level of conversations. You know, being able to keep it real. And it was like such a conversation of like, imagine sitting in the table. I'm going to make a weird, like mom and dad, but except it's not mom and dad in the sense of they're only telling you. It's like, it's a communication. Like you get to
the back and forth.
Yeah, it's like leadership, you know, not a mom and dad thing. It's like a leadership thing. But, you know, sometimes you feel like maybe you can't really necessarily say it, but it's like, it just happens. Like imagine like business building conversations, okay? There was a lot of clowning that went in the mix of all of that, but there was a lot of business building conversations, commitments made by everybody on that was there of new results. Some of the actual team on Get to Get has participated on this. There's a lot of us that have a lot of money on the table, money, pictures, embarrassing moments, some treat meals, all of these things on the line because we committed.
The lashes.
We got people giving up their lashes. That's very, really important to some people on the team. But all of that to grow. Imagine being around people that are going to hold you accountable for that. Like all of that stuff, guys. Then Sunday, we wrapped it up. I mean, yes, we had a barbecue, had a great time, had a leadership exercise, which was super eye-opening. Leadership exercise. I know Alan mentioned about having, you know, visioning your life. Like that vision, what is it? Not assignment, but exercise that we did was so powerful, you know, very heartfelt. And then Sunday, we finished off the time at the house with listening to really just finance, like advice, financial advice. You know, so this isn't just about Herbalife, but getting our money right.
And nothing we did.
And then we went to the tramway, which we went from summer Palm Springs, super hot, to like the North Pole and like the tramway. It felt like that because we were wearing shorts and it was 28 degrees up there with like ice, like with wind, right, like hitting you. And you're like, I mean, it was crazy, but it was so much fun, guys. So much fun. Well, guys, that's as far as what we have as far as the retreat. Aubrey and Roxy, is there anything that you guys would like to join about, you know, add on to about this?
Yes, what's up, you guys? So as you guys heard it from absolutely everyone, this retreat was absolutely incredible. You know, we had the last retreat in Vegas, and one thing that I could tell you guys is that from Vegas to this one, it was better. And the reason why I say that is because the next one is going to be even better. And the next one is going to be even better. And just know that these retreats are going to continue to get better. And we already are talking about where we're going. I'm going to give you guys a clue of what you're going to need. And all of you are going to need a plane ticket for this retreat. It's going to be in an X destination. So start saving some of your Herbalife checks towards your ticket to get there. We're going to cover the food and we're going to cover the house. Not only us, but also the active world team members of the organization. They're also a very big part of the contribution that goes into these retreats. Know that we're going to have some also like guest speakers. We're going to have some amazing things up our sleeve. We're going to have a president's team experience where everything is going to be absolutely amazing, you guys. We're going to be launching it very soon. And when we launch, remember, when we launch, you get to decide whether or not you do the work to get there. Nobody else is in control of your decision to get there but you. And it's in your hands. And when we release it, like, put yourself in the game. Don't wait till the last month to try and qualify and then be mad at yourself because you missed it by like a cinch. We've had multiple people miss it by a cinch. So definitely be there. It's gonna be incredible, you guys. We can't wait to release it. We've already started to plan all of the amazing things, and it's going to be incredible. And the biggest thing, you guys, these retreats are the glue to what holds us together. You know, we're a very unique team because we're a online team that we don't get to be together all of the time. And so I'm going to tell you, if you really want to grow your business, make it your business to get to the retreat so you can be a part of the community, the relationships, the conversations, you guys. The conversations in Palm Springs were like on a different level. And it's on a level of love, of helping people like break through like whatever it is that may be limiting to get to their next level. And there's nothing else like this. It's like, I don't know if you guys ever seen those quotes that say, make friends with people who force you to level up. That was Palm Springs. And so I can't wait for you guys to be there. It's going to be amazing. Did you want to add anything on Palm Springs?
It was incredible. Thank you to all the Active World Team contributors. We're going to be even bringing in some new, like this close to Active World Team. Probably going to be Active World Team in November at the retreat, way before then, but even more. And I just like Roxy said, we're a unique team, and I wish we could all be under one roof every single day, hug it out, tears and everything, right? But that's just not our mission. Our mission is so much bigger than one city. Our mission is multi-city, multi-country. But I believe that these retreats are going to be the way that we still get to connect, be a family, be a mission, and be one. So I'm excited. And if you're like, man, I don't know about the flying to get there, $75 a month from your check, more than enough from now. And it's a tax write-off. And it's going to blow your business up with everybody hitting you up wanting to join your team. So trust me, it's worth it. Roxy and I fly to every retreat. So we're here with you in the investment.
Yep, it's going to be amazing, you guys. And before we go ahead and jump off, we wanted to go ahead and touch up on a few things. What we're going to go ahead and touch up, let me get my notes out. So Typo 1 in this chat, if you have already heard about the Advocare news, Typo 1 in the chat. Typo 1, if you've heard that their multi-level marketing business is completely changing, like Typo 1 in the chat, which it almost seems like everyone. So
awesome, you guys. And really what we wanted to share on this was, maybe you got excited when it first got launched. You're like, man, there's going to be a lot of them. Because I was like, man, that may be good for us. But then I really started thinking, I was like, this isn't so good for us. Because it's not just about Advocare or Herbalife. What it is it's network marketing. And like something that happens to one of us happens to us all. Right? And I truly believe that network marketing is one of the greatest opportunities for a person that maybe doesn't have $200,000 to go to school, maybe doesn't know the right people to get into that, cushy job, right? And this opportunity through network marketing, I believe, is life-changing. So when one company gets hit, it's really an attack on us all. Now, we all know that Herbalife was the first to go through the fire and went through with flying colors. No adjustments to our marketing plan, just added preferred member, which has been a blessing, right? Mm-hmm. So we went through the fire, came out solid. They're even, I've heard that they're going to be using Herbalife's model for companies going forward. But, just understanding, a lot of people, you guys, lost a large part of their income for their family. Imagine building a business in a company for multiple years and being told, hey, you know what? Tomorrow you have no downline team members that you poured into, that you've worked hard to groom, that you've worked on yourself to attract, right? One question I asked myself, and this was interesting. I said, if you could only retail the product and get preferred members and couldn't have a team, would you stay in Herbalife? Toby's getting excited too. Of course we would, because we're committed to the mission. But then I said, then we wouldn't be able to build wealth, right? We wouldn't be able to build wealth, because the only way we're able to get to the income levels that we've gotten to is through not only having a lot of clients, but also building a big team. So one thing I would suggest is, a lot of people just had that opportunity taken away from them. They can't even build a team if they want to. Are you taking your ability to build a team for granted? Right? Sometimes when we see things get taken away, we appreciate it a little bit more. Right? This whole training was on building a team. So maybe it should wake a few of us up to, man, if it's not that important, why did it just get all taken away? It is very, very important.
Or if you found yourself saying, man, that sucks, they can't build a team, And you got to ask yourself, am I doing everything in my power to go and build a team? Am I doing everything in my power to share this opportunity so that I can have a team? Because we know that Herbalife is strong, we're stable, and we're cleared by the FTC. You know, and I know there's so many people that have already said, wow, like this XYZ, you know, I've seen it on social media, but then I'm like, but you still haven't built the team. Like, let's go. We have the tools, we have the power. Not only do we get to build our team in first level, but you guys, like our bonuses, once you get to the get team, to the mill team, and to the press team, your bonus goes up to infinite. You earn up to the infinity. So you can be 100 lines deep, and because you built your organization that big, you will get compensated based off the work that you did. Why? Because you helped and you taught and you showed other people how to be successful distributors inside of what we do.
Yeah, and just think about this. They're not going to be having team retreats. You guys, Herbalife doesn't put on team retreats. Herbalife doesn't put on Monday night training. Herbalife doesn't make guides. That's a team that says, hey, I want to light the path for those behind me. So what we have is truly, truly life-changing, I believe. And let's really take full advantage of it. Let's understand and be compassionate towards them, you know. And really, I would go on your social media and share, you know, I feel for you guys. And let people know how grateful you are that you're with a company that's been around 39 years, always highest of ethics, and is rock solid to put your future into, right? Know that. Right? That's, you guys, Herbalife, I put in the chats, when we got attacked, because we got attacked, we're the biggest, and they attacked us first, right? They wanted to make a statement. What happened is Herbalife, Mark Hughes, our founder, put away money for two things. He took care of his son, right? Amazing. Took care of his family. $300 million to, I think, his son. Then he put away a lot of money in case Herbalife was attacked again after 1985, where they were attacked by the government, right? When we first got attacked, so many people told Mark Hughes, close the company, just restart it tomorrow. Close it. All his advisors to close it. He said no. 2 companies had closed the doors on him, and he said, I know how distributors feel. I will not do that.
And he paid his distributors for a big while out of his own pocket.
Distributor's check coming from Mark Hughes' bank account, personal bank account. That's why we are who we are. You guys, it's the leadership in this company. It's the culture in this company. It's that we've got each other's back in this company, right? So let's be grateful for that, but let's be understanding, and let's take maximum advantage. And also with that, you guys might notice a change in the top volume and the distributor top volume. Really, one of the things, this book that we're reading and get is called Leaders Eat Last. It talks about the importance of team. It's called a circle of safety, where people feel safe on a team. And we want you all to know that you're always going to have a team to be a part of. Herbalife is always going to be here. And, you know, we do top volume because that's what we've always been taught about in Herbalife, right? And, you know, healthy competition. But what we really want you guys to understand is that everybody can get to the top. Everybody can get to 2.5K, 5K, 10K. It's not if one person gets there, another person has a less chance of getting there. New people are being born every day, and we are in a people business. It's only going to grow in the number of people on this planet. More and more people are hitting 14 every day where they can be sponsored as a distributor, right? So we're changing it to, instead of a competition to get to number 1, it's just going to be, hey, how many people can we get over 1,000? How many people can we get over 2,500 on team? How many team members can get over 5K this month? Like, what if everybody was over 5K? Like, imagine the impact that would be, right? And let's collaborate as a team. And, you know, maybe the competition was healthy because it's like, let's all grow up. But now it's like, really, it's not about the number. It's about the impact, right? The number of volume is still there and people can see it, but it's not about being better or less than. It's about being better or less than what you said you were committed to, what you wanted to create, your goals for your business, right? And making sure that that's possible for everybody. No other person's success detracts from your success, and your success detracts from no other person's success. We can all shine our light bright, and we don't need to dim our light, because when we dim our light, we serve nobody. We don't serve the person to the right. We don't serve the person to the left, and we definitely don't serve ourselves. The faster people get over 5K, it shows people that they can get over 5K. And then we can all be heavy hitters together. No reason why we can't. So we wanted to share that with you in the direction we're taking the team. And just really, really grateful for the leadership everybody coming together. Retreat was amazing. I laughed so hard my stomach hurt, right? Some of the games we played, right? I don't drink that often, but I had a few cups of sangria while we were playing left, right, center, and things just got amazingly funny to me, right? So that's what we do on the team retreat. We wanted to learn, we wanted to grow, but we also wanted to have a fun time, right? And I said this at the end, it was a place where you could leave your wallet on the table and not even have an issue with it, because everybody that was there was a certain kind of person. And at the end, everybody was like, you're right. I had my wallet out the whole time because it was safe. It was team. It was family. So it was incredible, you guys. I'm so excited for November. Get your tickets ready. Everything else is going to be a movie.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing, you guys. And if you're committed to getting to the next retreat, when we get off this call, put it in the chats and say, I am going to the next retreat. Like, declare it today. Don't declare it tomorrow, the next week, or once the retreat launches. Know that it's coming and declare it and say, I am going to the next retreat. So whenever we get off this call, inside of the chats, let's light up those chats and declare that you are going. And we're super excited because we're excited to make this retreat even bigger than the last.
Awesome. And 2 tips as we get off really quick. Number one, if you're not a supervisor yet, this is a supervisor retreat. So you've got until now, until we launch the retreat, to get to supervisor. So ASAP. Number two, don't mistake that what you do today impacts your retreat qualification, because you could talk to somebody today and they might be, I don't know, and the second day you're into retreat qualification, say, hey, I'm ready. I actually want to be a distributor. So know that you're building momentum for your retreat qualification as we speak right now. So supervisor, build that momentum today. Back to you, Susie.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for that whole advocate conversation too. It feels super important for us to realize that, you know, that has a potential of like indirectly affecting us as far as when it comes on to people beliefs, stuff, things like that, for us to be conscious of that as well. So before we wrap it up, guys, part of November's retreat, not part, all of it starts today, tonight. Decisions we make as far as how we are going to approach the rest of the evening, I guess you could say, for us, especially for us on the West Coast that still have time, and don't, you know, this is the time to turn it on, because anything that we do is a compound effect of what we did previously. So just know that it matters what you do after we get off this call. If there's still obviously time available for you to do stuff, it all is going to matter, and it's all going to count. Tomorrow we have our call for You'd Be Great on Our Team, right? We're still we got to take advantage of that, create a team like Aubrey mentioned. You know, we really are blessed to be able to say like, hey, that's even a possibility for us to create a team. So take advantage of that. Invite everybody that you can to, you know, everybody. Just tell everybody about it. And then also want to talk about, let me see if I can share my screen real quick. There is still time, 11 days, to qualify for mentor call with new President's team members, Brittany and is it Micah? Or Michael, I'm not sure exactly. Micah. And this couple here, they've been in the business for like a year and a half. I mean, I want to say like, I think in July or August is their second year mark. They already reached President's team, so you definitely don't want to miss that fire. I'm sure putting into action, you know, things that you get from this mentor call could definitely have you being at the November retreat. And then I have one more, guys. We have exactly, let me see, I have a little countdown thing that I have for the day prior to our time there at Extravaganza. 66 days. So 67 days, approximately 67 days till we are all in New Orleans for the Extravaganza. You guys definitely don't want to miss. There's a lot of inspiration when you talk about those events that give you vision. This is definitely it, and you do not want to miss that. So that's much as announcements as we have, guys. VIPs levels are still available for Extravaganza. Is turn it on, go all in, guys. 11 days till end of month, okay? And let's make these 11 days way better Way, way better than the last 20 days. All right. So that is it. If I could have the host unmute everybody, give some fire and
Okay.
give some energy.
Everybody's clapping and yay.
Great week. Happy Monday.
Great.
Happy Monday.